Hey guys, welcome to Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God. We are at Fort Knox, Maine, not Fort Knox in Tennessee. This is an old fort.
I think it's in Kentucky.
Yeah. Oh, in Kentucky. We're not in that one. We're in Maine. And it is beautiful here. We are here for a Civil War encampment. And if you can see down here is a battery that had all kinds of cannons, huge amounts of cannons. There's a bridge over there. You can't see, I'll go over here. You can't see the other spire of the bridge, but it's one of the tallest observatories. You can go to the very peak, like of that one, but this other one over here you can't see, is at this place also. But they have Civil War encampment, so there are the Union and the Confederates, and we're gonna go find out what's going on. We're gonna give you clips of what's going on today, but this is a really good way for your kids to learn history because it's not just reading in a book. They get to see what it actually looked like to live this way, what clothes the people were wearing, what the skirmishes looked like. Later, they're gonna show the kids how to be a soldier. So that's gonna be really fun. We'll show you different things, but look for these around your area because it really makes history come alive for kids, right? You ready to go find the soldiers? Let's go.
I'm talking to the Confederates that Samuel didn't want to talk to.
Yeah.
We've got a whole Confederate tent set up. And we've got the rest of Fort Knox. So as we progress through the day, we'll be going inside the fort. We'll be shooting off cannons. We'll be talking to different people. It'll be lots of fun.
They're over there practicing some cavalry drill.
So they have horses? Okay. They have their little horses. This is going to be lots of fun.
3, 4, 5.
One dude.
Right, so it's important to remember your number because when I give the command to mount, 1s and 3s, so you, and you will come out 4 paces. Once the 2s and 4s are mounted, you ride your horses and form up in the line. So 2 comes up here, 4 comes up here. Yep, time to get on. Forward, march. Counter march right, march.
Oh, you got an unruly horse.
Oh, your horse is getting away.
And then climb up the wall.
Before they show you.
Great, but you could have a whole lot.
Because I found that there's a lot more. If you're really passionate about teaching, you can assimilate the information so that you can give it to your students.
Look at you way up there, Bubby.
Look at that big smile on his face because he's doing it.
Look at him doing it. Picnic spot. Place to jump on the rocks.
Lord greatly. And when Jezebel cut off the prophets of the Lord, Obadiah took 100 prophets and hid them by 50s in a cave and fed them with bread and water. And Ahab said to
Not worth it. And then I pulled the camera on the way I think I like it, and then I just walked past it for a couple of days.
And like, who are you? Why are we here?
fort and take them to the next thing, and then we'll come back out.
You're going up Route 1 and you pick it up. He's already ready to go.
Like I'm doing. All right, you ready? We're gonna go back to shoulder. Okay, we'll do it. Right shoulder shift. Arm back up here. Excellent. All right. All right. Now we're gonna go back to shoulder, arm, back down. Okay. Now we're gonna do port, arms. Port arms is like this, across your body. Quarter, arms. Back down. Excellent.
They made built
Alright, so we're gonna get ready to shoot, okay? So that means we're gonna go right here.
guys were actually do you like this or not? So they built like the
You know what those things mean, right? Go ahead, aim.
but at the time Ford's all kind of fixed. Ford very quickly acquired.
Good. The next position we're gonna do from this position is to get ready to fire. So it's called come to the ready. So you're gonna look like this, like you're ready to fire. Okay? And then when I say aim, you aim, and then fire. Bang. Okay? And then shoulder, arms, come back to shoulder. We'll do that one more time, okay? Alright? Come to the ready. Aim. Fire. Bang. Alright.
Lobster during the Civil War, salmon, mackerel, and corn, and it was a pretty good sized operation down on the waterfront. So I dreamed up the label using actual facts, and I need 1, 2.
What do you call a doctor who graduated at the bottom of his class? You call him doctor. So.
Yay, Dave! Yay, Dave! And I had minimum electric bill, the minimum water bill because of all of this kind of stuff. And she was a woman. And then used to get her
Wait for it. There we are.
Okay, so here we are a couple days later from when we actually went to Fort Knox, and I'm actually having time to do the outro. So these guys wanted to tell you something that they liked about Fort Knox. Not everyone's on the camera because they didn't want to be today. But what did you have to say about Fort Knox?
A gun war, we were training because it was a guy training us because we were doing this line and this line, and we put at this one, and then we put it on our soldiers because it was pointing at a Fort Knox.
Awesome. Was that fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to remember that forever, aren't you?
Yep.
Yep, that was fun. Okay, Malachi, what'd you have?
And on Google Maps, you can drop on the walls of Fort Knox and just jump in.
You can look around Fort Knox on Google
Yeah.
Maps.
So the kids like to get onto the computer and look on Google Maps and find different things. So they went on Fort Knox this morning, right? Fort Knox. Did you just type in Fort Knox, Maine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you just type in Fort Knox, Maine, you'd probably find it. And you were able to like look around the fort. So if you want to see things we talked about, go ahead and look in there. What'd you have?
My favorite thing was the skirmish.
The skirmish?
Who won?
The Union.
The Union one. Yeah.
There's a little bit of video from the skirmish in this video.
Yeah, the video was...
That too.
There wasn't a ton of video from the skirmish because we were trying to get across so we could get away from the cannon that was really, really loud, right?
Yeah.
And that didn't work.
That didn't work. It went off while we were going past. They were shooting it away from people, but it was very loud. We were trying to wait for the soldiers to go. So Mark took his mom and Naomi to like get past it really fast. And so they didn't get to see much of the skirmish, but we were able to find a spot, right?
Yeah.
And it was fun. We watched them. I mean, it was fun in the way of watching history unfold. And this time the Union won, but we were told they switched back and forth. And I found out it was good we went on Saturday because Sunday we had downpours here in Maine and they had to close early because they couldn't do the Civil War encampment. So the people that went the next day didn't get to see the skirmish.
Okay. Josiah, what was your favorite thing?
I liked watching the skirmish.
Mm-hmm.
And when they shot off the cannons, when I didn't know that they were gonna go off, I just jumped.
Yeah, so did I. I think I might have yelled. It was scary.
So anyway, it was really loud. I think one of the best things that a lot of people liked was we met a man who lived actually very close to us here. We live in Thomaston. He lived in the next town over, and he grew up around here. So he was telling us about rabbit hunting when he was a kid, but he also told us about some people that we had mutually known, stories about them, and he was telling us about Civil War people from our specific area, because Fort Knox is about an hour and a half from us, but people who fought in the Civil War that were from this area. He was very informative, and that was very fun. We had a lot of fun up there. Try to find some living history things near you. If you live in, near any of the big places like Plymouth or Williamsburg or any of those, there's places easy to find. But there are places all over this country that are history places. So, right?
Yeah.
So we definitely go back next year?
One man left what we call private pantry.
Okay, so if you watch our video and you see a really...
And he was taller one guy who's just...
He was 6'10".
ridiculous.
So he was doing the training of the kids with the wooden guns. But he was 6'10", and he's just a very large man. And they were calling him Private Pine Tree when we had some conversations with them on Facebook. But anyway, we had a lot of fun. We'll see you guys next time on Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. 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 Bye.